Next up, listen. Did you see that eye poke?
Man, hey, I got it up close and personal, man. Leon versus how you say it?
Bilal Muhammad?
Bilal Muhammad.
Yes. What's tough about that?
Man, I was gonna say Bilal at first, but I'm glad you
Bilal.
said that.
No.
I don't know. Hey, hey, I was gonna
You
say
know how we
Bilal.
be messing up names on this show.
I'll
Look,
be like Bilal.
Leon Edwards versus Bilal Muhammad was ruled a no contest due to an accidental eye poke after he was warned.
Who do you think was winning before the Apple?
Leon Edwards by a mile.
So I don't really feel like we need to conversate about the fight itself because I feel the same way. I feel like Leon Edwards is beating him to a point where if it wasn't for the eye poke, he would have finished him. Now, after that fight right there, Leon Edwards' performance, he's on a nine win streak. What do you feel like is next for Leon Edwards?
He's on an 8 win streak, ain't he?
Thought it was nine, but it could be eight.
I thought it was 8, and this would have made 9, but it was a no contest, so it doesn't
For
count.
me, this is nine.
It
But
ain't
go ahead.
9. Look at how. Okay, okay. Look how far his finger is in that grown man's eyeball. Look, it's like a fish hook, and it's pulling down on the. And everybody here is screaming like he should have been disqualified, and they the same ones that last week when my man was defenseless and took a knee to the temple was like, nah, that should have been a disqualification. Y'all gotta make y'all mind up. Y'all gotta make y'all mind up. Yeah, we gotta get some kind of consistency. I think possibly he should have been disqualified because he was warned, you know, but he was throwing that as a two to a leg kick, so I can see why it was accidental, you know.
But judging, if the judging was judged in the correct manner, that should have been a disqualification.
Yeah, you know, you get one warning, you do it again, it's going to be a point or a disqualification, sort of rather. And it was, man, that was one of the worst ones I've seen, man. That was one of the worst
Dude,
ones
it
I've
was
seen.
nasty. It was nasty.
Like, did you
It was
see it?
nasty.
Did you see he was he wasn't crying, but it was sweating out of his eye and it was blood.
Dude, he was in pain. He was in agony. My man was rolling around the mat. He could not see out of that eye. I'm so glad that later on it was reported that he started to get some vision in that eye. And he can start see out of it a little bit more. He's gonna be out for a while so his eye can heal up. But he's calling for a rematch with Leon Edwards. I feel like he should just stay in his lane. He got a no contest and just fight somebody else because I think Leon Edwards is on a different level than what he's on at this point in time. I feel like Bilal needs a couple more fights to get back to where he needs to be. So when he does see Leon again, maybe he has something for him. But go back to my question I said before: what does Leon do after this fight? In your opinion, what does he do?
All right, so let's pull him up. I've got Leon Edwards is on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 fight win streak. Last
Nine,
win, 8 fight,
nine,
no contest. It's the NC and they
nine.
put it in gray.
And
Uh,
we beat the shot up.
he's got a 8 fight win streak. Last fight against Rafael dos Anjos, beat Gunnar Nelson, Donald Cerrone, and then he's got a win over Vicente Luque. he is in a bad.
Does he?
He's
Does he deserve a title fight?
he is in a bad place because I feel like he deserves a title shot if you put everyone's feelings aside. If you ask everybody out there, do you want to see it? They're gonna be like, nah, not really. Not really. But if you think just from the pedigree alone, yes, maybe. Do I feel like a win over Bilal Muhammad would mean a title shot? I don't think so.
But here's the thing about that though. Nobody wants to fight this guy.
Right?
I mean that's what he says. Nobody wants to fight his guy.
So
So a Bilal Muhammad in a main event match because no one else wants to fight him. It has to be that match where you can say, "Hey, look, if he wins this fight, title fight," because no one else wants to fight him.
so here's the thing. So yes, I got it. Cool. Wonderful. He's winning. Awesome. Do you deserve to go out and lose to Kamaru Usman again? Is what you're asking me.
I don't know if he loses.
You don't? Because he already
He,
did.
he he's been dominant in his last 4 to 5 fights. Seriously,
He already did. And it
he
wasn't
lost a
close.
long time ago.
But it wasn't close. What year was it? It was UFC Fox on 17 back in 2015. So it's been a while.
2015, man. It's been 6 years, man.
It's
A
been a
lot can
while.
happen in 6 years, man.
Yeah,
A lot can happen.
a lot can happen to Kamaru Usman too in 6 years.
Well, both can grow to a point where this main event could be, or this title match can be something that everyone would like to see. I want to see Leon Edwards get the title fight so that he can shut up.
There's that.
I'm just saying.
That works.
I'm just saying.
So
He keeps talking about nobody wants to fight me. He keeps saying that he needs a title fight. They keep throwing things out like Kobe Covington and other fighters to him, and he says I deserve a title fight. I just want him to get a title fight. If he wins,
I've got a question.
it can prove that he has the skills to be the top dog in that division. But if he loses, then he can just shut up, and then we won't have to hear from him anymore.
I got a
What
question.
you got?
I got a question. Oh well, a statement. So Leon Edwards is on a 8-fight win streak.
9.
Kamaru Usman's on an 11-fight win streak.
True.
So it ain't. You can't tell me he's not getting better either. Now, with that being said, and take your Bilal Muhammad of the division, who he's at that precipice. He's almost there. Maybe this fight
Turn the corner.
is what he's going to need to be like, okay, so
I know what I need to
I
do.
know what I
Yes.
need to do.
I said
Sorta
the same
rather.
thing about 3 minutes ago, but go ahead.
But I'm not so much as a Bilal Muhammad, but what I'm telling you is like if this version of Bilal Muhammad showed up and was fighting Kamaru Usman, this fight looks a lot different. This fight doesn't go long at all, right? I get that Leon
True.
Edwards was winning. I get it. Give props where props is due, but I did not see something to be like, oh man, he's gonna be a problem, you know.
Man, they say Leon a problem, man. If nobody wants to fight him, he must be a problem. But look, it can also go to Russ too, man.
That's something.
It can also
people
go to
tell
Russ,
us.
man, because it's been a long time since we've seen him in the ring or the cage.
That's something people tell us though, that he doesn't want to fight me. That's just
Hey,
it's something.
hey.
But look, if he needed a route to go down to show us like this, and this, what do? You either go A, hey, Conor McGregor, who the fuck is that guy? You know, kind of, sort of. That was a terrible impression. Or
It is.
B,
terrible.
you go, well, I don't really like to talk. I'm so good, you know, nobody wants to fight me. I'm the man. Like a Canelo from boxing. He didn't really talk like that. He didn't really do nothing, but he's scary.
What?
He the boogeyman.
He is.
Is
bruh,
Leon Edwards the
He ain't
boogeyman?
fight nobody. Canelo ain't fighting nobody.
It was a mandatory. He had to do it to keep the belt. What you mean it's a mandatory? He trying to fight 4 times a year. It ain't his fault because he the boogeyman. He the boogeyman, cause he the boogeyman. He the boogie oogie shoogie like a doogie man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Shout out to anybody who got that stuck in your head. Do you see Leon Edwards in that spot, boogeymanish?
Nah, I don't.
I don't either.
I just want him to fight for the belt so he shut up.
If he win the belt, then what?
Then he can. Then he legitimate. He's a legitimate, or whatever he was saying in the past is legitimate. He's a legitimate champion, and whatever he says in the past was legitimate. Nobody wanted to fight him. Then it gives this aura. You know what I'm saying?
Of invincibility. Got it.
Exactly.